Hello friends, Sentinel H here, and welcome back to our Revolution 3 Let's Play. Where'd that spider come from? Waterlubber has a combat shotgun. We're standing here looking at our very own Tower of Power.
Now we have the Tower of Power, but we have one more creation. You also have turnarounds. Come over here. This is the Pedestal of Shame.
Come on.
So whenever I find one of my things broken by somebody who does something really, really stupid, they go on the Pedestal of Shame.
You don't know that it was him.
This is a gearbox that was broken. Well, he could come and expose somebody else, but he's currently
Anyway, this thing is awesome.
Because somebody put the wrong thing in the grinder and broke the
system. Yeah, well, it was just a stone gearbox.
You're going to be on the Pedestal of Shame for this episode.
So this thing is pretty cool. So it's basically like a long-range mortar cannon of magicalness.
Yeah. Here, process this.
I don't want this string. Where did those spiders come from? Did Shiva spawn them?
Oh no, I uncovered the... Oh, what do you have, like a spider spawn?
You can spawn...
Those are for the tower. Okay.
You can just spawn spiders.
I have spider
eggs.
eggs.
The tower is not going to hit them, is it?
It should, but Warlord was killing it.
Well, it's not firing. Does it have a minimum range?
Clearly, I'm much more effective than your tower.
Doesn't it have a minimum range on it? I mean,
it may have a minimum range if it's not working here. Yeah, no,
my friend got me really into Rich and Mordo a few days ago.
You mean Rick and Morty?
No, Rich and Mordo.
Okay. Anyway, Wobbalo Dub Dub. Tell us
that means I feel great pain.
Waterlubber, tell us about your awesome little circuit over here for the extractor.
All right, so that's a little development. I am quite apt with the redstone. Normally I do stock stuff, but luckily in Revolution we have the Red Power ripoff mod. I don't know what it's called. There's a bunch of different
Red
ones.
or something.
And that saves me from having to build a whole amalgamation with hoppers and pistons.
Yeah, we know.
It's called a hopper clock. Anyway, this can be broken down into vanilla redstone components with the exception of these timers, which would need hopper clocks. This part here is just an RS NOR latch, which is a real thing in real life, a latch, and it uses NOR gates and transistors to basically have a 1-bit piece of memory. So this can either store a 1 or a 0. Now, this latch, the way it works is only one side can be on at a time. If I were to fire this side, it would stop outputting a signal to this side.
Right.
If I break off this timer signal, you'll notice that it outputs power. If I apply power to this other side, which this timer is about to do in a few moments, it's going to switch this NOR latch so this side stops receiving power here, and this one starts receiving power. Now, these timers here also have a thing on the side, right? When power is applied to the side, they stop rotating. Notice how both of these are rotating right now? One of these timers is very quick and bigly, which is this one. This is for the speed stage of the extractor because it runs much faster. The other one is much more slow. So the slow one will just basically toggle the CVT between 2 ratios, and I've tuned the ratios to try to get... I'm pretty sure it might even be able to get this up to 500 something radians a second, but otherwise it doesn't matter because I'm too lazy to fix it anyway. So this one's almost there, and you're going to see this thing turn off because it's going to pulse here. Right? And this thing timer only produces a 1-tick pulse, which won't keep the CVT turned on. So that's what this latch does. It keeps it open, basically. So 1-tick pulse is going to hit the latch. The latch is going to start outputting signal.
It didn't do anything.
Once this timer receives the signal from the latch, it's going to turn itself off.
That took a while.
Notice the thing just switched gears to speed mode.
That's sick.
I'm going to reconnect that.
So the CVT unit...
this is my own design. I built it when I was playing MacLeod when I left the Revolution world for the same reasons. I'm going to leave this
So you're using these timers and this latch to swap the CVT unit between torque and speed so that it can run the extractor automatically. That's pretty awesome.
Shiva has a similar one where you just pipe a timer into a toggle latch, but the problem with that one is it runs both stages for the same amount of time. And it's inefficient, which is not permitted in my base.
And then it's just going into the loot chest. Got it.
Oh, I can't place buttons on the floor.
Why would you want to...
I've been spoiled by modern, well-programmed versions of Minecraft. Just kidding, there are no well-programmed versions of Minecraft.
Okay.
So notice I'm just going to override the timer here, and you're going to see it switches states. Just want to check something.
Weird. I'm going to punch my happy potato, and he's going to jump and love me. Very happy with that.
Yeah, this thing could actually deal with... Hold on.
I'm greatly enjoying.
Yeah, I need to put another speed gearbox in here.
I'm enjoying.
Or no, I'm
enjoying what's going on.
I have to
here.
put another 4-to-1 speed gearbox.
All right.
Or 16-to-1. I don't.
So, Sheaves, what's new in the world of crazy magical ecstasy?
Okay. So you see
what's
the
new in the
tower.
world of rave magic?
So you come with me.
Yeah.
Join me in the casting.
Dang, this is really low FPS here. What is this going on here? What are you crafting?
Watch.
Yay, the beamies.
Mattercraft is not friendly to FPS.
Although, no, these effects aren't affecting my FPS, so that's good. Hey, beams.
I am now able to do in-game crafting in Command Craft.
Nice. It's very bigly. Holy Toledo, this place is just like an epileptic, spasmodic. Holy
It's rave
shit.
magic, I told you.
Holy crap. You better put an epilepsy void. This is Electric Soldier
What is
Porygon right here,
what is
right
crafting?
The power crystals for the pylons.
It's
No. This is actually a thing from Big Pharma. If you place it down, it increases the demand for anti-seizure by 200%.
Now, wait, quiet, listen. You hear the casting table making
Why
it
is it
too?
playing music?
Because it's crafting something. An in-game level.
So it plays music.
What are you crafting?
The power crystals that you put on the pylons to boost their recharge speed.
Oh, this is a supercharger for pylons?
No, that's a different thing. This is part of it.
Man, this takes a long time.
Well, what it does, it's only half done now, but yeah.
You gotta increase the rave factor to make it happen faster. Woo, America!
We need more rave. Get more ecstasy. They'll go faster.
Damn, logistics system not working. I'll do it
You
the
don't even need
old-fashioned
ecstasy. Just take some Adderall if you don't need it.
way. Or just have ADHD and get prescribed them dank amphetamines like a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
know
but I
that.
mean, if you actually need them, it doesn't have the same effect.
Are you running these off of performance? This is dubious at
What's
best.
occurring?
That's the next thing I'm gonna show you. I can make gunpowder for free now.
Oh well, you do have the gunpowder. All right, I don't know. I still think
Okay, that was interesting.
Okay, that's it.
pretty.
Okay, if you
janky.
come
It
over
seemed a little
here,
anticlimactic. I expected something crazy to happen.
well, maybe the server just timed out, but
Oh, doo-doo.
what makes the power crystals? And if you let's see, what's the closest tower? Let's go to the orange pylon.
All right, I can't get too close, but you can, I guess. You got the
Shiva can have his-
surge protection, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
I need to grab some building blocks so I can get top.
Oh, I know what might not.
You don't have.
Oh, I'm not. Hold on a moment. Stand by for launch.
I'm gonna walk across the ice to get over there.
Oh, she was no longer on my friends list. He left me. He unfriended me.
And you know why.
Okay, what are you doing? Why is there TNT on the side of that hill?
I do not know.
Listen, Shiva.
Who's planning on blowing up the?
Unfriend me, and then have up, and then go into these places.
So what are you doing with the
That's
pylon?
no cool.
The other thing we just made, I put the power crystals here.
Yeah, TNT.
Oh, I
can
see
still
the power
work.
crystal.
What
It's
am I
cool.
doing?
Oh,
We
they
got
go on top of
gunpowder,
the
we
room
got
blocks.
And boosts the output.
That's pretty cool.
But unfortunately, I fell off before I could finish.
What, you got one
There's
for each?
TNT sitting
You got like
around,
a
almost-
you got 8 of them.
To a kind of.
Yeah, I got 8. I got almost a
There's
full stack.
sitting
Sick.
around. Holy Toledo! This is like TNT cannon funsies. In more than
What are you doing, Waterlubber?
Science.
Building a TNT cannon.
No, I don't want another 32. I just want 32 total. Yeah.
All right. So now the pylon is better. Does something happen? Does it make a cool effect?
A ship would do the beams to it, but I don't know why it is. But what's supposed to happen is these things basically dramatically increase recharge speed on these.
Sick. That sounds pretty cool.
I'll just leave the wood there.
Milken had some stuff to show me, but unfortunately he's not here.
Yeah, he's been gone for the past few
Well,
days.
hopefully he'll be around so we can show off these new stuff in the next episode.
Now, one more thing to show
Like
you.
what?
Actually, two
What do you
more
got?
things. If you come over to the canola farm.
Yeah. The canola farm's got a cool little harvesty thing.
Yes, I have the crystal harvester
Elemental
here, and the way it
harvester.
works is it works at a cone. So basically, it may be right there, and it has no range.
It's got no GUI.
So it'll work all the way towards the crops, past the chest over there.
Pretty cool.
And it'll basically
They just pop
do it
off
fast
into the
and
world.
It's very. The only problem is it doesn't use the doesn't do something similar to the fan. So you have to have something like a vacuum hopper or some kind of collection
Well, the
system.
fans, yeah,
Or-
you need, yeah. I like to use the
And-
item sucker thing from the item vacuum
last
from
thing is-
Rotorcraft for things.
You come with me.
Okay. What else?
Right
what
here
else we got?
is the
Yeah, what is this thing?
the transposition gate. It's basically Rikia's form of Minecraft transportation. Reika.
Reika.
You know what he does to people who mispronounce
Yes.
his name, right?
Right now, I don't care because I've asked him how he works, and
He
just told
eats
me.
them alive.
So how does this work?
I've asked him how, and basically what he told me, just walk into it. The thing is, I walk into it, nothing happens.
Do you have to set a destination?
He doesn't give me any idea how to. I can't.
Can you
find a
hit
way
it
to
with
do
the
It
elemental
won't let me.
manipulator?
All it does is that.
Maybe if you'd add
Do-
it to
do-
your
do-
friends list, maybe
Did
like
it? Did it?
It doesn't do anything.
It must work.
right
we
now,
just, you just don't know how. We just don't know how.
I've seen his video and everything. All he does is show off how to teleport someone. He doesn't show anything, or the book doesn't even say how do I link it to the number. Because you see on top of that mountain, if you go look past the windmills,
I can't see
on
that
top of
far.
that mountain,
I did answer that for money.
I had to.
I put a test pad up there so we can see it work, and I can't get the link or anything. He has no information,
Interesting.
nor has he given me any information on how to link it.
Maybe
He
people
just
would
told
give
me
you
walk
information
into
if you added them to their friends list.
Well, do you have to like do a thing?
That's the thing. The book says nothing. He said
Interesting.
nothing. So either this thing is still work in progress, or he's just being really. He's not bothering to say anything about it.
Oh well. I mean, okay. What's this thing over here? What's this?
Where you
What's
at?
this thing? It's got an energy focus.
that's-
It's an aura stabilizer.
Yes.
What is it?
Yes, basically it allows me to charge my wand
Oh,
but the runes determine the color type.
that's cool.
But I can build a limit tree now, so I don't have to use it. And have you seen the crystal fire first?
Yeah. Where is it?
Right here.
Oh, it's very
When you look in the chest, you can see all the
It's
ore.
very
and how much
unassuming.
stuff you got. Yeah, if you look in the chest, you see how much we have. Now,
I can't open it.
really?
I right-clicked and nothing happened.
Timeout.
Oh,
Server's timing out
that's
a
a
bit.
problem. Owner public. It's not letting me open it. Oh,
Oh,
Up there.
that's not good. Okay, we're back, and we have the combination. Schlacken! Shiva,
Oh, you got me kidding me.
what? What's your problem?
Server. There we go. Finally.
So you're fine now. Everyone's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing horrible
Okay,
happened.
now look in the chest.
I'll look in the chest. I cannot look in the... Ah, that's a lot of stuff. Nice.
8 stacks of aluminum by
Ooh,
itself.
lodestones, magnetite gems. Let's build a fusion reactor.
And about 15 to 20 stacks of iron.
Okay, so there was something else.
Oh yeah, my house.
Well, you got a little house here.
Yeah,
What's this
It is a little
glass?
place
It's
where it's-
all what are these?
it's Curo glass. It's basically
Mm.
Minecraft glass.
Okay, there was something else. I don't know what it
Let's
was.
see.
I
There's the crafting.
now I was interested
there-
in something, but now I can't remember what that thing I was interested in was. I'm drawing a blank now. Which is now, oh, what are these things?
Where?
Lumen fence relays.
Oh yeah. They're basically Minecraft's variant of a fence, but I will not be placing it down because it says in the book it only attacks
Fence is
mobs.
not loggy enough for you.
I was going to say the fence it says it only attacks mobs, but when machine guns was on earlier, when I was testing it and getting it working, it actually almost killed him in one just from touching.
Well, I can go through this.
It's because it's not placed and it's not active. So if I were to activate it,
turn it on. I want to see what it looks like.
Oops, I got to set the output. Hang on.
Oh, this thing is the emitter.
First, it needs a few seconds to charge up. Yeah, after a few seconds rounds, it'll charge up and flash. And I believe, nope, it's still going.
Yeah.
It needs to draw. It needs to charge up, and then it'll start being.
Nothing's happening. I demand results. Why is there a relay right here?
What do you mean?
This one.
What relay?
This one. Doesn't it?
You're pointing at something I can't.
It's not in line with anything else. Did it crash again? Nothing's happening. You're standing in place. Oh, you got teleported. Wait. I don't see anything.
You're seeing the fence glow or
anything?
anything?
No, nothing's happening.
Okay, then pass through the fence. See what happens.
Ah, goodness! I got thrown.
Yeah, so
I mean, I got thrown inside the fence, which is kind of like the opposite of what you think should happen.
Here, I'm gonna go touch that down now. Well, that's what it does. It says it's only for mobs, but I'm still trying to figure what's going on here because the book says it's only for mobs. Yeah, it attacks players.
Okay.
Same goes for a lot of other things, and I'm thinking either Haggle or Rakia is involved here.
Why do you keep saying Rakia?
I don't know. I don't care. Everyone tells me every different pronunciation of his name. So
no. Everyone tells you the same pronunciation. You choose to ignore them every time.
Okay. Dang. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of cool things. So.
And there is item fabricator.
Yeah, you can make stuff now, right? Doesn't that mean you can make basically anything?
Anything that has a lumen value.
Interesting. Well, I want to wire up my hydro dam, so how should I do this? I was told in the chat that if I use the immersive engineering wires, I'll lose power, but I could use...
I got some kinesis pipes you could probably
you got some kinesis pipes? Oh, goodness, I fell in a hole.
Speaking of kinesis pipes, stop using diamond ones.
I could use all the diamond kinesis pipes
what's going on?
You basically waste them unless you have a setup where
you know how I feel about you using diamond gearboxes.
Oh, hey, look, green
everything.
beams. What's happening with green beams? What is this? Oh, this is the item fabricator.
I was gonna say because in order to fill up one time max out one
diamond gearbox.
All right, so now that I'm back after it timed out again, why does this thing keep timing out?
I don't know. I think it's
all the
either
chromatic
internet.
craft stuff, bro.
I think it doesn't help that it officially has a non-actual cooled blocks on the CPUs where they're just.
He doesn't have coolant on the CPU. You serious? He does not have a heatsink on there.
He's using passive heatsinks,
but he basically has passive heatsinks with a massive with a bunch of fans in the case.
Okay.
That's what he has for the CPU.
That doesn't work.
Yeah. Also.
Oh, well, I mean, we're done.
That explains why the server's like super.
This recording session was a massive weirdness. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode somehow. Stay tuned for future episodes. Like and comment it if you did enjoy it.
Make sure to shame the people on the.
Hopefully, next episode will be better. So anyway, we looked at some cool stuff at least. I didn't get to do anything because it kept timing out. Oh well. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.